Hi, welcome to this tutorial. Before we begin, kindly subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it with your friends. And if you need help with any particular topic, do message in the comment section and I will try to make a video using the past paper questions, and I'm sure that will be a great help to you. Let's start. In this tutorial, we are continuing Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 4 Extended, VN 43, May-June 2017, question number 7 onwards. Question number 7. This is a simultaneous equation question. We have to solve this simultaneous equation and you have to decide, do you want to cancel x or y? If the signs are different, it's much easier to cancel it out. So I want to cancel y. Therefore, the first equation I will multiply by 5 and the second equation by 3. I'll get 2 multiplied by 5, 10x, plus 3 multiplied by 5, 15y, 11 multiplied by 5, 55. And then 3 multiplied by 3, 9x, negative 5 multiplied by 3, negative 15y. And negative 50 multiplied by 3, negative 150. Now we'll add it together. The like terms, 10 plus 9 is 19x. This is cancelled. This will give us negative 95. 19x means 19 multiplied by x. So when we bring the 19 to the other side, it will be a divide. Therefore, x is equal to negative 5. Now to find y, we are just going to substitute in any of the equation. So substitute x equals negative 5. 2 multiplied by negative 5 plus 3y is equal to 11. Negative 10 plus 3y is equal to 11. When we bring the 10 to the other side, because it is negative, it will be positive. 3y is equal to 21. Divide both the sides by 3 and you will get y is equal to 7. Therefore, x is negative 5, y is 7. Part B, x square minus 12x plus a is equal to x plus b square. Find the value of a and the value of b. We can solve this question in two ways. One is by completing the square and the other is by expanding the brackets. For now, I'm solving this by expanding the brackets. X plus b square means x plus b times x plus b. We are going to multiply x by x, that will give us x square, then x with b, which will give us bx. And then we are going to multiply b with x, which will give us bx, and b multiplied by b is b square. When you add the like terms together, you will get x square plus 2bx plus b square. I would really suggest that you learn this identity. A plus b square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Till you finish your school, and even later, you are going to use this too often. And if you have a negative, we will write it as a square minus 2ab plus b square. So coming back to our question, x square minus 12x plus a is equal to, we expanded the bracket, x square plus 2bx plus b square. Now we are going to find b using comparing the coefficient of x. What is before x here? Negative 12, and before x here plus 2b. Therefore, when we compare coefficient of x, we'll have negative 12 is equal to 2b. Negative 12 divided by 2 is b. Therefore, negative 6 is b. And then we'll compare constant. Constant are those numbers which do not have an x. So a does not have an x and b square does not have an x. Therefore, a is equal to b square and a is equal to B. Substitute the value of B, which is negative 6. This will give us 36. So A is 36. Question number 8. We have been given a table that shows us the marks gained by 10 students in physics and mathematics. And we have been given a scatter diagram. The first 6 points have been plotted. We have to plot the other 4 points. Physics mark is represented on the x-axis and the mathematics mark in the y-axis. So when physics mark is 44, y is 51. That's the first one. Then when physics mark is 40, y is 35. And the same we are going to do for the other 2 points. We will look at the x value and plot the y values. So this is plotted on the scatter graph. Next question. What type of correlation is shown in the scatter diagram? As you can see that as the physics mark increases, the maths mark also increase. So the correlation is positive. Part B. The marks of 30 students in a spelling test are shown in the table below. Find the mean, median, mode, and range of these marks. To find the mean, we have to multiply the mark by the frequency and write the answer and add all of them. So 0 multiplied by 2 is 0, 4, 10, 15, 24, and 40. To find the mean, we take the sum of the frequency times the mark over the total frequency. So 0 plus 4 plus 10 plus 15 plus 24 plus 40 divided by the total number of marks that the students got, which is 30, which is 3.1. Next we have to find is the median. To find the median, we will first have to find the cumulative frequency, which is just that we add the numbers. So 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 5, 11, 11 plus 5, 16, 16 plus 6, 22, and 22 plus 8 is 30. Median is the frequency divided by 2, which is 15. This gives you the position of the median. We know that this is still 2, 6, 11, 15 position is when the mark is 3. So the median is 3. Mode is the most repeated number. And which is the most repeated mark here? 5. So that is your mode. This is the frequency. We don't write this value. We use the value of the mark. Range is the highest value minus the lowest value. The highest value is 5 and the lowest value is 0. Therefore, the range is 5. Part C, the table shows the marks gained by some students in their English test. So this is the mark and this is the number of students. The mean mark for these students is 70.3. Find the value of x. We are going to do exactly what we did before to find the value, to find the mean. The mark multiplied by the number of students with frequency, which is 52 multiplied by x plus 75 multiplied by 45 plus 91 multiplied by 11 over the frequency, the total number of students. And that will give us the mean mark, which is 70.3. What is the frequency? This is the frequency, right? That is x plus 45 plus 11. Now we are going to simplify this equation. When we times this and add this, we'll get 4,376. Now we will cross multiply. We'll remove the x plus 56 to the other side. So 52x plus 4376 is equal to 70.3 times x plus 56. 52x plus 4376 is equal to 70.3 multiplied by x is 70.3, and 70.3 multiplied by 56 is 3936.8. Now we will bring the x's on one side and the numbers on one side. Because I forgot to write the x here, sorry. Because this x is bigger, 70.3x is bigger, I'll bring the 52x to the other side, it will become negative. So 4376 is equal to 70.3x minus 52x. And this, when I bring to the other side, will be negative. This will give us, so this gave us 439.2, and 70.3 minus 52 is 18.3. This is a multiply. When I bring to the other side, it will be a divide. Therefore, 439.2 divided by 18.3 is the value of x. This will be 24. Question number 9. ABC is a triangular field on a horizontal ground. Two sides have been given to us and the angle B has been given to us. Using the cosine rule, we have to calculate the distance AC. The cosine rule is to find the side A square is equal to B square plus C square minus 2BC cos A. If you want to find side AC, you must have the opposite angle. A very easy question to solve if you know your rule. We are just going to replace all that we have. So A squared, which is AC, is equal to 525 square plus 872 square minus 2 times, and the value of C cos 104. Put the whole thing in the calculator, or you could even, because it's a square, we have to square root it. You can just copy the whole thing down and put a square root over it. You will get your answer, giving us 1121.3. We can round it to a whole number, so 1121 meter is your distance AC. Part B. The angle of elevation of Q from C is 1.0 degrees. So from here to Q is 1.0. Showing all your working, calculate the angle of elevation of Q from A. So this elevation is 1 degrees and we have to find this elevation. Let's write this. This is 1 degree. Let's just draw the triangle on the side. This is Q, B and C. The elevation is 1 degree and the side is 872 meters. Whenever you have been given a side and an angle and you want to find the third side, or sorry, the second side, we use trigonometry. You want to find, this is the angle, so you want to find the opposite. Adjacent has been given to you. Opposite you need to find, adjacent has been given to you. Therefore, we are going to use 10. 10C, which is 1, is equal to the opposite, which is QB, over adjacent, which is BC, 872. Cross multiply, 10, 1 multiplied by 872 will give us 15.22. So we found QB. Now we'll make another triangle. This is Q and B, 15.22, and AB is 525. We need to find the angle QAB. Again, what has been given to us? Opposite and adjacent. So we are going to use tan for the second time. Tan A is equal to opposite, which is 15.22, over adjacent, which is 525. When you want to find the angle and you move the tan to the other side, it will be tan inverse. Tan inverse 15.22 over 525 will give us 1.66. You can leave it like that or round it to one decimal, 1.7 meters. Sorry, not meters, degree. C1, calculate the area of the field. This is a triangle and it's not a right angle triangle. Therefore, we have to use another formula. We have to use area of a triangle is equal to half AB sine C. A and B are your side and C is the included angle. So area is equal to half times 525 multiplied by 872 multiplied by sine 104. Knowing the formulas are very important. 222,100.69. We can round it to a whole number, so 101 square meters. Next question. The field is drawn on a map with the scale 1:20,000. Calculate the area of the field on the map in square centimeter. This is the map scale given to us, but this is for distance on the field. We are concerned with the area. Whenever you want to find the area, you have to square your map scale. And the area is given to us is 222,101. It's in square meters, but we want the answer in square centimeter. So we have to change the square meter into square centimeter. To change meter into centimeter, we times by 100. But because it is square, we times it 2 times. And x is the area of the field on the map. To find x, we cross multiply. So 1 multiplied by 222,101 times 100 is equal to x times 20,000 square. Therefore, to find x, we will bring the 20,000 square to the other side. It will be a divide. When we put this in the calculator, we'll get 5.55. So that is the area of the field on the map in square centimeter. Question number 10. We have been given a universal set from 21 to 30, which is further subdivided into set A, B, and C. Set A has multiples of 3. So from here, which are the multiples of 3? We have 21, 24, 27, and 30. Multiples means which is common, which is divisible by 3. It's in 3 times table. B, x is a prime number. Prime numbers are those numbers that are only found in the table itself of that number or in one. It's not divisible by anything else. So we have 23 and 29 as prime numbers. And C is any number which is less than or equal to 25. We'll have 21, 22, 24, and 25. To complete the Venn diagram, let's see what is common in each set. A and B and C. There's nothing common in all the 3 sets, so the middle part of the Venn diagram is going to be empty. Then let's check A and B. A and B also nothing is common. Let's check B and C, what is common? 23 is common. So that will come here. And what is remaining in B? 29. We'll write here. Now let's check A and C. A and C 21 is common, 24 is common. So that is what we are going to write in the part which is common in A and C. Whatever is left, we will write it in A, and these numbers are part of 23 we already used, so 22 and 25 part of C. So now what numbers are remaining? That will be outside the circle. We have used 21, 22. We didn't use 26 and 28. Whatever is not in the set, you will write it outside the circles. Part B, use set notation to complete the statements. 1. 26b. This is set B. You can see that 26 is not a part of set B. It is not an element of B. So we will write this symbol is for element, and when we put a cross, it means not an element of B. B2, A intersection B. A intersection B is the overlapping part of the circle which is common to A and to B. We can see that it's empty. For an empty set, we use the symbol, we draw a circle and draw a line like this. So that is an empty set. Next, list the elements of B union C intersection A. So this is B union the intersection of C and A. And this is the intersection which is common in A and in C. So the answer is 21, 24, 23 and 29. Part D1, NC. NC means the number of elements in C. So this is C. How many elements do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll write down 5. Next question. N bracket B complement union B intersection C. B complement can also be understood as not in B. Union B intersection C. So not B are all these elements. All these elements are not in B. Union means you combine them with B intersection C. What is in B intersection C? 23. So all of these numbers except 29. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Therefore, the answer is 9. Next question. A intersection C is a subset of A union C. Complete this statement using set notation. A intersection C, subset is written as a C like that. So A intersection C is a subset of A union C. Question number 11. So the table shows the first 4 terms in sequences A, B, C, D. Complete the table. Let's start with A. This is 16, 25, 36, 49. What do you notice? That it's all these numbers are square numbers. So after 49, what is the square number? 64. Now we have to find the nth term. To find the nth term, we know that this is related to square numbers. Let's write down n square. It will be 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square. So this is 1, 4, 9, 16. 5 square is 25. Instead of starting from 1, we are starting after 3 terms, correct? We are starting in the 4th term. So this is n plus 3 square. Moving on to the next one. B is 5, 8, 11 and 14. The difference between each term is 3. It tells us that it is an arithmetic sequence. For an arithmetic sequence, we use the formula a plus n minus 1d. Before we move forward, we can find the next term by adding 3. This is 17. For the nth term, a is your first term, which is 5, and the difference is 3. Open the bracket up, 3n minus 3, simplify it. So 3n plus 2 is your nth term. To find C, you have 11, 17, 25 and 35. Each time the difference, let's check, 11 plus 6 is 17, 17 plus 8 is 25, and plus 10 is 35. It's not a constant term, but if you notice, you will see that 11 minus, 6, Firuz, to find C, notice the sequence A and B. 16 minus 5 is 11, 25 minus 8 is 17, 36 minus 11 is 25. So we subtract B from A to get C. So the next term is going to be 64 minus 17. That will give us 47. And the nth term will be A minus B. Remember to put a bracket. Moving on to D. You have 3 over 2, 4 over 3. The first term and the second term, the numerator and the denominator, we solve it separately. You have in the numerator 3, 4, 5 and 6. The difference is 1. So again using the arithmetic formula, 3 plus n minus 1, difference is 1. Open the bracket up, n plus 2. So that will give you the numerator. To find the denominator, again we'll do the same thing. 2, 3, 4. How do you find it? A plus n minus 1d. A is 2 and difference is 1. I'll show you an easier method to do this now. So you will have n plus 1. So the numerator has n plus 2 and the denominator has n plus 1. That is our nth term. And the next term is, this is 6, so this will be 7 and the denominator will be 6. Let's look at sequence B. Do you see that we add 3 to get the next term every time? So if it's an arithmetic sequence, if it is an arithmetic sequence, without using that formula a plus n minus 1d, you can solve it directly. So the difference is 3, we will write 3n. And then from the first term, we subtract the difference, 5 minus 3 plus 2. So it's as easy as that. This brings us to the end of the video. I hope I've helped you. Thank you for watching.